Radio Shouty.
Okay, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your phone behind Radio Shouty. And stepping in the building, I got my A-Town partner in this thing, Joe Green. What's good with it, my dog?
Hey, man, what you know, man? What going on, bro?
Man, I'm over here feeling good, feeling great, Joe. But I mean, that Knumb tour with Derez Deshwn is going crazy as we speak, man. Break that banker down to me, boss.
Man, listen, man, I went in, you know what I mean? I was just feeling like that day. You know, I had done drunk a little hen, and you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the lab and Twitch sent me the beat.
Yeah.
And I'm just vibing to it. And I actually go in and do the hook.
Yeah.
And ask my engineer, I'm like, bro, that's straight, bro. He like, boy, what is you talking about? Boy, that's it. So you know what I mean? Cause you know I dibble and dabble with the auto tune thing,
right.
but you know I mostly do rap. So
exactly.
when we went to doing that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really feel it right away.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And he like, boy, you crazy, boy, this it right here. I go and drop the verse to it. You know what I'm saying? I put a snippet of it from the studio that night. Mm-hmm. On IG, the red hit me like, bruh, but that one's so hard, but I got to get on that one. So I said, man, you know, we been doing it, you know what I mean? Every time we go in and sound good, of course, I'm, you know what I mean, let my boy drop a verse on that.
Exactly.
So that's how it went down, man.
And I'm loving that. Shout out that boy Derez. Now, I mean, Joe, why you feel like you been slept on, my dog?
I mean, it's just a whole bunch of things, man, you know, a combination of things that didn't let me plateau to, you know what I'm saying, where I was trying to go at the time, you know what I mean? And I think from those things, it kind of pushed me back in the shuffle. Because, you know, music move fast.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Music move fast. It's another artist coming from Atlanta every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? When I didn't shoot, when you know what I'm saying, when I had that big buzz, when I didn't shoot, I feel like it kind of put me back in the cards a little bit, you know what I mean? So it like, you know, I still got a lot of fans, man, especially, you know, outside the city. But I think as far as Atlanta, it just pushed me back in the fold. Well, you know, and I think I'm becoming normal. Like everybody know me in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know, the average Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, the problem is you might be considered an average Joe, but in Atlanta, average Joes are all stars.
Yeah.
Because in Atlanta, we all stars.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It's an all-star city. So it's like, you know what? We know Joe for what he do, but it's like you just popular as hell at the same time.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows who
Everybody,
you is.
yeah.
But when it comes to that music, man, like I was telling you off the air, I understood what Joe Green was bringing to the game when I heard you redo that damn Mr. Bigg.
Man.
I mean, can you take me step by step about how you got down with the legendary 8ball and said, you know what, man, I'm feeling this song, this classic, and I'm about to tackle this mug.
Man, you know, to be all the way under, because I like to stay solid and keep it all the way 1,000. I didn't even think about doing it at first.
What?
It was Brian got it from the label I was just on not too long ago. Mm-hmm. And he say, hey, bro, you should do that Mr. Bigg over. You know what I mean? So, you know, I thought about it or whatever. Yeah. You know, I came back to it. We did it. Uh-huh. I actually did it a long time ago. A lot of people don't know that.
What?
I did that record maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And
3 years ago?
Probably about 3 years ago, me and my boy The Big. And then that was around that time when he told me to do it. So you know, fast forward probably about 2 years, we sitting around and we like, yo, what we gonna do with the single? You know what I mean? What we gonna do? So you know, I'm rambling through stuff. I go through my email and play the song like, boy, this thing was hard though.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this one was hard. So Twister was in the studio with me at the time. He like, bro, let's do it over, let's do it. Yeah. So he redo the beat, you know what I mean? I put the same exact lyrics on that I had put on up 2 years prior to that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it sounded, it was harder. I mean, cause it was cleaner, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So we went with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shh. You know what I mean? I hit Ball Manager.
Yeah.
And he like, the the first reaction was like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
That's my classic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you mean you did Mr. Bigg over? You know, they were his manager.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, just send it to me. Let me see what it like. I sent him the record. He called me back next day. He said, man, I let Ball hit that record. I let MJG hit that record. He said, man, you caught it, and Ball love it.
Woo.
You know what I mean? So Ball ended up calling me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ball say, man, he rocking with it, whatever. I said, I'm finna shoot the video.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? He said he was with it. So, we set it up, and they pulled up on me, man, and shit, man, them boy, a real humble guy. That was my first time meeting him, you know what I'm saying? Face to face, him, man. MJG came to the video shoot.
That's dope.
And, it was humbling for me, too, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody I always looked up to, being a big rapper, you know what I mean?
On now.
Ball been kicking flavor,
Come
you
on,
know what I'm
man.
saying? So, you know what I mean? It was very humbling and for them boy to be cool and accept me like they do. I mean, we done hung out a couple more times out there, stroker, throwing stupid, man, all type of, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Like, for real, man. So, you know what I mean? Big salute the Ball, man, for you know what I'm saying, allowing me to do that, and you know what I mean, and for being a part of it, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Talk to me about your career, though, Joe. I mean, just navigating these A-Town streets and putting it down for the town yourself, man. I mean, what has that been like for you on your grind making it happen?
Man, I tell you like I tell my son, man, like I always tell him to be a dog. I'm a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no for me. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me no. Especially after I started making money off the music, you know what I'm saying, without nobody. I was, you know what I'm saying? When I started making money out of music, I was by myself. I was looking crazy.
Yeah.
Money just started coming in. It was crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, I think that was a sign from God himself. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you don't need nobody. You got to step. You know what I'm saying? If you want something to happen, you got to step. You know what I mean? So I just started stepping, bro. You know what I mean? And staying where it's at. I don't know, man. It just with me, bro. Like I'm with it and it with me, man. You know what I mean? And we just rocking that, man.
What is it that makes you stay down, though, man? Because, I mean, like you say, you done been in the game for a minute, so I know you done seen a lot of boys come and go at the same time, man. So, I mean, talk to me about you being able to stay down throughout it all and not saying, you know what, I used to rap.
Yeah. A lot of folk do that. I mean, I seen a couple guys go out like that. My thing with me is, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, I always knew I had it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like I just said, I'm just a dog, bro. You know what I mean? You can't stop me from doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And just knowing, you know what I'm saying, just knowing that I had the gift, you know what I mean? I felt as if shit, I mean, I supposed to, you know what I'm saying, just handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, God don't give people gifts just to sit on them, you feel me? So I just felt like, man, I need to take care of it, you know what I mean? Then, plus the streets, you know what I mean? I don't know what everybody else be on, but, so I growed up in the streets. I got tired of the streets. You know what I mean? I'm tired of the street, bro.
Exactly.
I want something else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why I see a lot of people trying to get into the streets, you know what I mean? But the real fact is, bro, I'm trying to get at. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see something else.
I mean, talk about that, though, man, just the reality of the streets, man, and having to be able to survive them streets, to be a grown-ass man out here, because a lot of folks can't even stay. We were just talking about staying in the rap game, let alone staying in the life game in this thing.
Man, come on, man. First of all, man, you know what I'm saying, just to touch on it, the streets, man, you know what I'm saying, I survived them. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, one thing about it, I ain't scared on at all. I just, you know what I mean, you get tired of looking over your shoulder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of, you know what I'm saying, trying to do this and that when, you know, especially when you know you got something else going on. You know what I'm saying? So, the more I got this going on, the more I be trying to let that go, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know what I'm saying? Hard at times, but, you know what I'm saying? I know what I want to do. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be a better example for my son, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that he could even just tell people I'm a rapper, because, you know what I'm saying? As he was growing up, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? I was in the street. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He know what to tell nobody what I was doing, you feel me? Like, so, just the point that he could, you know what I'm saying, go to school and be like, oh, yeah, what your daddy do? Oh, yeah, he do music. You know what I mean? Exactly. That's a big look for me.
Come on, man. I mean, just being a father and being able to raise your son, I mean, what is that like for you, being able to be somebody that they can look up to, and then also being able to be there for them on a regular basis. Because I see you at the football games with the boy getting busy.
Man,
and is he going
down
to the league or not?
Hey, man, listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. One thing about me, bro, I don't count on the league, bro.
Yeah.
What I count on is college. I tell him,
come on.
I tell him, hey, man, I'm going to get you to college.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? And then whatever you do from there,
it's on you.
That's on you, bro.
Come
you know
on.
what I mean? If he stand up and make it, I'm proud of him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If he find a career, I'm proud of him.
Come on.
You know what I mean? But right now, we're going to focus on the ball because that's what he like to do.
That's right.
And we're going to get it done.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So now, talk about maneuvering in this A-Town hip-hop industry, man. What is that like for you, just navigating? And then also, you coming up at a different time, Joe, where a lot of the artists that's out, y'all boys grew up together.
Yep.
So what is that like when you see folks you done grew up with rapping right alongside you?
Man, I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know all us that had it bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? From the ones who were just broke to the ones who had a little paper but were trying to transition into the music. That took a lot of us broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, it's money in this. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm very, very, when I say I'm proud of certain people, man, Lil Donna and, you know what I mean, Bloody J and, you know what I mean? Everybody, man, especially Eastside, man, like all of it used to be at chit-chatting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like all of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just to see all us, you know what I'm saying, grow up and, everybody get they due. Cause, people done grind for that, bro.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? So for everybody to get they due, man, it make me proud to see that, bro.
Now, Joe, when it comes to this music, man, I mean, what are some of the jewels and lessons that you done picked up along the way that you care to share with the next man that's trying to come up in this thing, man?
Hey, man, if you want to do this, be prepared to put your some years to the side. Be prepared to grind. And be prepared to never stop. And that's all I really can say to another man, you know what I mean? Like, because everybody got their own way of getting there.
Yeah.
But with everybody's way, it's going to be a grind. It's going to be some timing. And it's going to be some money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just get that together.
Come on now.
Get that together, you know what I'm saying?
What is it that you love the most about the game, though, Joe?
Man, I don't know. I think music just drive me, bro. Like, I just... You know what I mean? I don't really see myself doing that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love doing music, bro. You know what I mean? I love traveling, man. You know what I'm saying? Going out here doing these shows, man. It be fun, man. Going city to city, hotel to hotel, man. Kicking flavor, you know what I mean? That be fun, man. So that most of what I like about it, man, like I'm just a music head anyway, man.
Exactly.
Just music just drive me.
When it comes to this music, how much of your real life do you find yourself putting in them bars, man?
All of it.
Talk to me about it. What are some of the stories that you felt like, you know what, when I hit the studio, I got to really break this down to these folks so they can understand where Joe Green's coming from?
I do a lot of songs like that. Crossed Out was one of those songs where I was just like, I'm about fed up and, I want everybody to hear my anger and where I'm coming from, how I'm feeling at this point, you know what I mean, about it. You know what I'm saying? The Knumb song with Derez, that's one of them, you know what I mean? Looks like, just, and that's just how I feel. I'm numb to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much fake love now, you know what I mean? And everybody want to shake your hand in your face and, when they ain't around there and they want to, they want to sneak this or they want to, you know what I mean? So, I got to the point, especially with Atlanta, because there's a lot of it in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I just got to the point where I got numb to all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just move how I move now, you know what I mean? And if we ill cool like that, we ill. But if we ain't, you know what I mean? It's whatever, it ain't no beef. Hey, man, what's going on? You feel me? And I'm going to keep it moving, you know what I mean?
Talk about the Atlanta politics, man, and politicking as a local trying to come up through there. What is that like for you, and what is it that you've noticed along the way?
I think it's a lot of love been given on my end. You know what I'm saying? But I also, it's the power of money and the power of names, and you know what I'm saying, and you got to deal with that. I mean, it just, you know what I'm saying, it come with the game, as they say, it come with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with that. You know what I mean? And like, I just been prepared to, like I said, man. But you know, the numbness, it helped. You know, I say it's just like, you know, just gonna move through this thing and keep it going.
We talked about what you like. What is it that you don't like about it?
It ain't a lot. It just, you know what I mean. It just I think the game, you know, get to a point where we ain't looking for talent no more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just, you know what I'm saying, we just looking for who there, you know what I'm saying? We ain't looking for who really, you know what I'm saying, bringing something different to the table or, you know what I mean, doing some, you know, putting something out that I feel like they're going to be big for the city or, you know what I mean? We ain't doing that no more, you know what I'm saying? I miss that. I think we should get back to that. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a lot of talented artists in Atlanta that can really, you know what I mean, go, you know what I'm saying, worldwide more than, you know, a two-song play or, you know what I'm saying? So I just think we need to get back to talent.
If you could have it your way, man, I mean, how would you have it?
Man, one thing about it, man, I ain't never been a very, very opinionated person on certain stuff, bro. I just want to where everybody can eat.
Yeah.
Everybody get some money. And you know what I mean, I'm good, you know what I mean? I'm good. As long as I'm eating and we eating and everybody eating, you know, everybody happy.
Now, what's the main obstacle that you feel like you done had to overcome during this time, though, Joe, being down with the music? And then also, well, I'm going to come to that next, though. What's the main obstacle that you done had to overcome?
Music done took me up and down. You know, early years, you know what I'm saying, I went from having something to not, you know, like putting money into the music, bro. It will drive you broke, bro. You know what I mean? And I done been to a point where I was just out of it. You know what I'm saying? And didn't know what my next move was gonna be, and you know what I mean, all that. So I think that's the hardest part of it, bro. You know, and being in a city like Atlanta, like a lot of other states, you can survive almost broke, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like in Atlanta, bro, that's not going. You can't even be a part of the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a certain way you got to look in Atlanta to even be took serious. So, you know what I'm saying? I think at a point, you know, just being broke and trying to do music don't mix, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I was down that road, boy, it was a tough road, bro. You know what I mean?
Feel that. I remember when I first started cranking up my interviews and stuff because I was thinking the same stuff that you was just saying. And I remember I said, I ain't got it. I said, all these folks gonna get is flavor because that's all I got to offer.
That's all I got.
I said, if I'm gonna go down this long road of putting folks on, talking to everybody, and just really trying to build a platform, I can't be worried about how they feeling about me, what I'm looking like, and all that stuff. I said, I'm gonna just try to give them that content, and if that content catch, then the money gonna come.
Fact.
And sure enough, it works like that. But my thing is now, when you saw the money start to come in from this music, what was that like for you, though, Joe?
Man, that probably was the best thing ever happened to me, ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, it not even it being a money factor, bro. Just it being that you don't put all the time and effort and money into this.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you never see nothing back. You just spinning your wheel. And, you know, when I started seeing some money come back from my music, it was everything to me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It made me feel like I was doing something for something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Now, with you looking up the legends like 8ball and MJG, they were notorious for putting game in their music. What's some free game that Joe Green likes to give out, man?
Man, it's crazy, man. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I get in there, man. And, you know, I freestyle, so I don't know, man. It just come out, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
And it's all game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all stuff I learned from the streets, and it's all tricks of the trades that I brought from the block. So, you know what I mean? It's all game.
Streets versus the industry, man. How do you maneuver on both sides of that thing, man?
I just stay street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just stay street. So I can't beat industry, you know what I'm saying? So I don't try to beat nothing I ain't. You know what I mean? And you know, you going to take it how you take it, you know what I mean? Or you ain't going to take it at all. It just is what it is.
Facts.
Yeah.
Going forward in this 2020, man, I mean, what is it that you want to do for these folks? Now, I know you got that Slept On 2 on the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Break that down to me.
Man, my 2020 is consistency.
Yeah.
That's all I'm on this year. I'm giving you. I don't know how many takes it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a lot of them. I'm shooting tapes out. I'm shooting videos out. I'm shooting all these visuals, interviews, and I'm just giving you Joe Green all 2020. I'm in your face.
Exactly.
That's how it going.
Lastly, Joe, is there anything else that you want to get off your chest? And how can these folk contact you, my dog?
I'm on every social media site at Joe Green _RSN. If anything, just to get out my chest, I do got a situation that I'm playing around in. I ain't want to do the regular CEO, and you know what I'm saying. I've been there. From what I done, I can't just go up on nobody. That ain't, you know what I mean. That's not my thing. But I did find somebody who I could do the type of deal I wanted to do with, and it's New Life, New Label.
Okay, then.
You know what I mean. And me and Wish, we kind of came together and structured a certain way, a situation or a partnership, and it's going good, and you know what I mean. I'm glad I done it. We're gonna continue to push this year and bring the New Life, New Label brand out. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And it's gonna be successful, bro. It's definitely gonna be successful because I'm gonna stand on it.
That's right.
So you know what I mean. Look out for New Life, New Label. You know what I mean. We coming. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it, Joe. My dog.
All right.
Appreciate you coming through this thing, boy. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
Hey, man, it's the same way for me, bro.
1000. Beehive Radio Shout It. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let go.
Radio Shout It.